What is up, everybody? Matt Worthington here. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things apartment locating, real estate, motivation, inspiration, and getting ahead. In this video in particular, I'm going to be talking about real estate apartment locating nightmares, things that we deal with and they suck, but they're inevitable. And I want to make this video because there's so many videos out there talking about how amazing apartment locating is. You can make a lot of money, you have this work-life balance, you make your own schedule, you have the freedom to work when you want, where you want, remotely. It's awesome. But with any good thing, there are bad sides as well. So I'm going to be talking about some apartment locating nightmares that you will run into. This happens. If you are in this industry for long enough, some of these things will come up, and I want to address them to help you have a little bit of a heads up and some insight and guidance on those particular events in the case that you run into them. So without further ado, the first thing is apartments taking forever to pay. They will tell you, we'll pay you in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, but then it will take them 120 days, 150 days. It's taken one of my apartments up to 6 months to pay me. I think it was a little under 6 months, and this is crazy, but it happens. How do you get around it? Simply email, call, email, call, email, call. Show up in person and make sure that they pay you. Demand they pay you. Sometimes they're slow, but they will pay you. They have to. They must. I recommend working for a brokerage who takes care of invoicing for you so that you can focus on closing leads. They can focus on invoicing and getting you paid. The less you have to focus on getting paid and following up with apartment complexes and property management, the more you can focus on clients and closing deals and making money. The second thing is when a smaller apartment complex is managed by a smaller property management company and then they get bought out by a larger property management company like Roscoe, RPM Living, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. So what happens is the larger property management company, the new property management company, will claim that it's not their responsibility to pay you on your invoices. It's the responsibility of the old property management company. So then it's on you to continue reaching out to this old property management company to get paid, even though they're not working at that property anymore. This is a hassle, but it's the same steps as in problem one of not getting paid in a timely manner. You just continue to email, call, email, call, email, call until you get paid. So refer back to point one. The third thing is getting behind and not sending in the invoice right away and not getting paid till way later. And it's not necessarily the apartment's fault. This is actually your fault. But if you're not invoicing right away, then it takes longer to get paid because the property management company's like, dude, why didn't you send this months ago? Like you expect us to deal with it now after the client moved in 4 months ago? So I always recommend, to avoid this nightmare of delayed payment or them forgetting about paying you, send in the invoice the day the client applies. Send in that invoice right away with the lease verification form, which is on Smart Apartment Data. Send that in the same day the client applies so that you get past this nightmare of them not paying for months and months and months and months, which is part due to your fault as well. Number 4, clients forgetting to put your name on the application. This happens all the time. Luckily, I've made a video about this on how to make sure your client always puts your name on the application and what to do if your client forgets to put your name on the application. I made both of those videos and they will be on my channel. I'll leave the link below so that you can watch those in the case that you run into this nightmare yourself. And the very last thing is clients ghosting you. This is a nightmare, but it happens all the time as well. And luckily, I have a video on that also. So I'll drop that in the link. I'll drop that link in the comments below in the bio. Feel free to watch those videos. It will answer more of your questions. I'm confident it will. But these are the most common apartment locating nightmares. You will run into some of these things. I guarantee it. Don't let it rattle you. Don't get caught off guard. Don't let it discourage you. It's things that happen. With all the good, there's always some bad, and that's okay. Hopefully you got some good insight, advice, and guidance in this video. Hopefully I provided some value. If I did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what it is I did good. Let me know what questions you still have. And until next time, you guys go kick some butt, close some deals, make some money, and have some fun. Peace.